crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. Today I am sharing with you a design team project share and tutorial for Scrap Diva Design. So before we get started, here is the website and all of the info on the back. Make sure to use that hashtag Scrap Diva Designs for some amazing inspiration. And as always, if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 to save at the shop. I super appreciate everyone who uses my coupon code and affiliate link. I do get a small kickback and it helps me continue to create this free content for you guys. So let's dive in. I took the Honey Pot mini album that came out this summer with that fabulous bee collection. I turned it on its head and I made it into a Christmas cookie jar. And this time around, I made it a big old pocket. It's so cute, fun, despite the curve in the bottom of the die set, as you can see. This does sit flat, so it's perfect for Happy Mail, or it's even a great decor piece for the holidays. Just really, really fun. I used the Holiday Cheer collection from Miss Kate. I told you in my last video I had one more trick up my sleeve with this collection, and this is it. So I have the gingerbread die at the top here. I did kind of offset the lid, and I do have a video tutorial of how I did the offset lid for this. I will link it in the description box for you. I did leave that out of this tutorial knowing that I followed my own tutorial for this. So I have the gingerbread bakery die set. This is one that I designed for. So fun. And if you look in the collection, I was really inspired by look at like how this holidays is 3 different colors. I wanted to do that with the gingerbread bakery. And one of the cool things that I did, because I was using red, green, and pink, obviously I had to cut it 3 times. So I just did 3 of them all at once. And now I have these awesome gingerbread bakery sentiments that I can just throw in my stash and use next year. Or give them to my swap partner, since this is for a swap. So, and then I did, these are some of the gingies from the Nested Gingy die set. Love, love, love. You'll see some of the holly make an appearance. This gingy is one of the shaker plates that comes with the cookie jar set. And then I have a winter flower up here. And then just a whole bunch of the ephemera pieces from the collection in here. Just so fun. I love this collection. And then you'll see some of that gorgeous pattern paper on the back here. And then on this portion, I have the honey I made into like a dripping frosting for this that comes with the die set. And then just some ephemera. I've got another one of those gingies on top of a rosette. I didn't go as crazy on this side, but still super, super fun. Love how this turned out. Hope my swap partner likes it. So if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. Okay, so to start off with, I have this front and back layer. So these 2 right here for this. And then I also have 2 of these, which I'll show you how I got to this. So I originally cut one of these and then one of these. And then I just cut where the score line is on this to form this white layer right here with a Jolly Holiday on it. I then just used my scissors to cut around the top of the red portion, just following that curve that you've just cut off. And then I did it a 3rd time with this, and then just made sure to cut right along that curve. And I left like an outline around it. And then I cut the second piece here and then just matched it to that exact same curve. So that's how I got these 4 pieces here that you will need. And then I have this right here, the front of my cookie jar. And if you want to see how I did this off kilter lid here and just kind of brought it off to the side, I do have a tutorial of this and I will link it in the description box. You are also going to need a 4x12 piece of paper. Eventually, I am going to cover this with some pattern paper too, but you are going to want to score on the 12-inch side at 1/2 inch, 4.5, and then flip it and do 1/2 inch and then 4.5 again. So you're going to want 3 panels that measure 4, 3, and 4, and then you have these 2 tabs right here. And I just created these tabs on the side to add a little more sturdiness. You are also going to score on the 4-inch side at 1/2 inch on either side. And then I just went ahead and cut little tabs myself. I just hand cut these tabs and leaving that bottom portion whole because you want that as like your support right here. So I'm first going to start off by gluing down these tabs on the end. Next, I'm going to grab these 2 pieces that I've already glued together and I am going to glue it to this bottom tab right here. So I'm gluing it right to the interior, and you'll notice that the bottom has a curve to it a little bit. Just line it up right at the bottom like so. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing with this one right here. I'm going to add a little liquid glue. And then just go ahead and glue that to the bottom. And once again, I've got just a little bit of room on this side. That's okay. You're barely going to notice it. Now it's just a matter of gluing our tabs. I find it easiest just to go right along that edge with all of my tabs glued at once and slide that bone folder in to make sure that everything is stuck down for you. And I'll repeat on this side, adding a little bit of glue to each of the tabs. If you are adding some pattern paper, it would probably be best to do this prior to gluing your tabs. I know I should have, just kind of forgot. I'll add mine later, but you should add yours first. That way you don't have to go around that curve. In fact, I'm going to apply my pattern paper right now, just so I have a little bit of an opening on this side. Okay, so I have my pattern paper on the interior and exterior of this. I am foregoing the pattern paper on this side. I really just don't think you'll notice it all that much. But once again, if you were like me and decided to put your pattern paper on halfway through, I will give you a little tip. You are going to want to curl the paper with a bone folder before applying it, and that's really going to help you hug that curve that you've already created with your tabs. So think about it that way if you were like me and didn't apply the pattern paper when you should. So once again, just glue those tabs down to the side, and I've got one more set of tabs right here that I have to glue on this side. Okay, all of the tabs are glued. Flip it over and then just run your bone folder along the edge. All right, so now's the time to look at your tabs, reinforce them if you need to with a little glue, or as I am doing, I'm going to use some hot glue on this edge right here. Oh, I got a new glue gun for Christmas. This is the Lynn Lily from Surebonder. Isn't she beautiful? I love it. And I was really excited because I really like Surebonder hot glue guns. And I especially love the fact that it's cordless. Love it. My old glue gun that I had was a Surebonder Mini. This is this one here is the exact same thing, just so much prettier. I love it. All right, so now that I have my box completed, now it's just a matter of adhering my last couple components. So I have that second green piece that I cut the top off for the rear portion of my box. And that's just going to cover up those tabs. And my suggestion would be to line up the top and then press down. I'm going to flip, use my bone folder. And then I can just go ahead. I've already applied some foam tape to the back of this. Oh my gosh, so cute. Stands just fine. And then one more. And I'm just going to glue this directly on the back. Okay, so here she is. My little cookie jar pocket. So cute. Oh my gosh. This is just absolutely adorable. I'm so excited. I hope my swap partner loves it. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments section. I will be happy to answer them. Need to go through this with a hairdryer and get all my hot glue off of here, but let's just take one more look at the front. So fun. And then the back. Eek. Lots of room in here. I'm so excited. It's just so cute. So thank you once again, and make sure to head on over to Scrap Diva Designs. Check out all of the amazing dies. This honey pot one of my faves. Look at how versatile it is. I could totally see a Valentine's Day one. Very cute. So if you do, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 to save, or I will leave my affiliate link in the description box. I super appreciate it. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye.